Good morning, afternoon, evening, and night, my friends. My name is Lucky Basil, or known as Tyler, and welcome back to another Team Builder Live. So this week, we will be playing Dimitri, coach of the something Scrappers. Yeah, I forgot the team name. My apologies. But anyways, Dimitri's team consists of Alakazam, Grimmsnarl, Arcanine, Delmise, Clamperl, Chansey, Magnezone, Articuno, Sceptile, and Slowking, with Magnezone and Articuno being the not Z captains, Terra captains. We're kind of coming off hot after our successful Week 1 battle against Jacob, just by a smidge, but we clutched it out anyways. Now let's just kind of get into it. Alright, what am I seeing here right off the bat? I'm seeing a lot of fire weaknesses, Poison, Flying, Rock, Ghost, and Dark. Right off the rip. Magnezone is probably going to be coming, I imagine. I can see Grimmsnarl coming. Arcanine I can see coming as well. There's a good chance for Delmise. Chansey I absolutely despise as a Pokemon. It is one of the worst Pokemon to face against. So I have to worry about that at all times. It's most likely coming. It's just a solid pick. Sceptile I can see coming as well. Probably over Delmise, I can imagine. I can see Slowking coming as well, or Alakazam. Maybe both. I kind of have to prep for everything here. I can't really... Everything other than that Clamperl. If I somehow got caught off guard by the Clamperl, I guess that's my fault. But I'm mainly going to be prepping against everything else. We're going to have to deal with some screens. Most likely, or Thunder Waves from Grimmsnarl. Life Orb, Alakazam, most likely. Or Scarf could be as well. Maybe not. I do have a Cyclizar that outspeeds absolutely everything. So where do I want to start here? I think I like, just initially, maybe Galarian Moltres is okay here. Petrant I can see doing very well. It's immune to Chansey's Toxic, as well as Seismic Toss, so I could maybe set up on it for free. Handles Grimmsnarl very well. Alakazam could be a problem, but I can kind of kill the Slowking pretty easily. Sceptile can't really do anything. Magnezone I feel like would have to have a hard time getting through. I outspeed the Delmise as well. So I think Petrant is probably the best way to start this. So let's go with Petrant. And I'm thinking definitely Malignant Chain. It seems to be pretty good on anything. The only immunity is the Magnezone. So we'll do that. And then to hit the Magnezone, we'll go Shadow Ball. A pretty standard coverage. And how do I deal with a Chansey? That's gonna be the big question. I can't really trap it and Toxic it. I don't have any trapping moves. It doesn't look like. I could try to. I could sub on it for free. Get a free sub. That's an option. Oh, I could mean look it. Although it might have. I don't think Chansey gets any like, other than maybe like Baton Pass, maybe. It doesn't even get Baton Pass. So yeah, Over here, just checking. Yeah, I could mean look it and toxic it to death. That's an option. The other option is if I check to see Chansey, let's go defensive, and then Petulant. Nasty plot. How much does a +6 Malignant Chain do? It doesn't even 2-hit KO. Oh boy. On the other hand, Chansey can't do anything to me. So I'm trying to think what it could do. Chansey could like maybe like a Thunder Wave. That would be annoying. That could really only be it. Oh, it does have teleport. It can phase out of mean look, so that might not be an option to mean look. Either that or I go mixed. Maybe not Malignant Chain, but like a Gunk Shot. I wouldn't be able to boost my attack though, which is unfortunate. I'll keep this for now, I think. We'll figure out if I want to go Nasty Plot or not. It's looking I might. I think Nasty Plot is going to be pretty good into this. I'm noticing a lot of special attackers and not a lot of physical attackers. There's Delmise, which is pretty slow. Grimmsnarl is pretty slow, but has Prankster. And then the Arcanine could be a little bit of an issue. But we'll see. Maybe I should look into it like an Assault Vester. Assault Vest, something that's pretty good against Psychic types, Water types, Ice types maybe, and Magnezone. So that would be... let's look at my team here. What would be a good Assault Vester? Palmat could do pretty decently. He gets outsped by Alakazam though. Palmat will always be pretty strong though. I feel like a Terra Steel wouldn't be too bad. I think I win the 1v1 against a Terra Magnezone, I want to say, if I'm Assault Vest, maybe. Go-Goat does pretty damn good into both of them, actually. Into Magnezone it does good. Resists the electric. Does good into Slowking. It does pretty good into pretty much all of the special attackers, I think. I feel like with AV it could probably kill the Alakazam and like heal up the Horn Leech. Articuno might be a bit of an issue. I think I have Rock Slide though that I can maybe slap on. And also Sceptile it handles it pretty well. So let's... Yeah, I don't hate Go-Goat, because really what stops it? Arcanine, I guess? That could be pretty annoying to deal with. And then probably Articuno with the Terra type. But I'm not sure yet. So let's slap on the Go-Goat for now. Do I want to run Grassy Terrain today? I could do an Assault Vest, or I could do like a physically defensive one with like a Z Grassy Terrain, get an extra boost. No, I think I like Assault Vest better today. Let's slap an Assault Vest on. Now we'll do Horn Leech. Let's do Earthquake. Let's do Rock Slide for the potential Articuno. Also, it's Arcanine as well. And then maybe something to hit the Delmise. And the Sceptile. Do I have a move that hits grass moves? That hits grass types? Play Rough. superpower, throat chop, wild charge. No, it does have aerial ace. I feel like that doesn't really do enough though. Anything down here that's funny? Not really. Nothing down here can really help me. Other than maybe aerial ace. I mean, rock slide is neutral on them. Throat chop hits the Delmise. Is there anything that want to use a voice move? Nothing on the top of my head. Let's keep this for now. I could put player off to hit the hits neutrally and also hits the Grimmsnarl, which could be pretty nice. So let's leave that for now. What else am I liking here? Only one Dark Resist. In Grimmsnarl. Glaring Moltres actually does really, really well into this, except for the Chansey. Is there anything Moltres gets for Chansey? Let's find out. Anything I can do to mess up a Chansey? Could potentially sub, but not really. Pain Split could be nice. Taunting it could be huge. The thing is, I don't have any recovery, so I wouldn't be able to. I have Pain Split though. I could do a Pain Split or a Citrus Berry, maybe, to handle a Chansey. No. Maybe I just have to rely on my other mons to get it done. I think I actually bring Palmont here. It seems really scary because like the Alakazam is there, Intimidate Arcanine, Grimmsnarl. But that Chansey, man. Unless I do like a Terra Fighting Probopass with Assault Vest, maybe? I feel like Probopass could be pretty good here. I'll put him on the board because I think I like Probopass. I'll do Palma as well because it seems to do okay. I might have to get a second team here just to see what else I like. Yeah, so I kind of like all these three guys. Let's see, how good does Cyclizar do? Oop, Cyclizar is pretty nice because it outspeeds everything, but how strong is it? I do have Shift Gear too, so I can raise my attacking stats. I could potentially... Does a Cyclizar get something to hit Magnezone? Cyclizar. Yeah, get a ground type move. No ground type moves? Get Temper Flare, that's something. Mud Shot. Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere. No, okay, yeah, nothing really catches my eye. Knockoff could be amazing here. To knock off any Chansey Violates. Do super effective damage against Slowking and Alakazam and Delmise. Grimmsnarl, I can put like Iron Head on it, which would also hit Articuno, which could be kind of nice. I can potentially outspeed a Unburdened Sceptile and a Alakazam with Shift Gear. Which could be nice. That Arcanine could be kind of annoying though. So if I do like a Shift Gear or a Dragon Claw, a knockoff, and then wish this thing got a ground type move. Ironhead is probably my best bet. I wouldn't really, that Magnezone is kind of a problem. If only I had a ground move. Yeah, I don't really get a good ground move. That's a little unfortunate. We'll keep this here for now. Let's see. Let's make some more teams to see what else was pretty good here. Now let's take a look at Starmie. Gets outsped by Alakazam and the Sceptile. I literally only have to deal with Stealth Rocks on Chansey, which is good because it's forced to run it instead of some other moves. So there's that. So Rapid Spin could be nice here just for that. I have Psyshock, which can handle the Chansey. It's quite especially defensive guys. Starmie's probably my best bet to handle Arcanine, I can imagine. Although I don't need a Psychic move, which is something. Yeah, Starmie's not terrible here. Although the more I look at it, it might be like tough to like break through Articuno. That thing's pretty bulky. Thunderbolt probably won't do too much here. Let me check. Let's check Articuno. Articuno. Let's go with Starmie. Let's assume it's like a Life Orb. That's decent. Thunderbolt does, yeah, not even half to a Articuno, which will freeze drive me to death. So that's looking unfavorable. Choice Scarf Magnezone is always on the table, so I think that could come as well. It's kind of hard to break Slowking Articuno. Yeah, I'm not a super big fan of the Starmie, actually. Probably not coming this week. I'll probably leave it aside. I can see some other mons being more of a priority. Togekiss. Let's go Togekiss here. Togekiss. Really good against Grimmsnarl, which I'm kind of afraid of. It eats hits from quite a lot. It can hit Magnezone and Articuno with some flamethrowers. It can be annoying. It can like Thunder Wave. Doesn't have that many Thunder Wave immunities. It's really only Magnezone. Because there is no ground type, I'm noticing now. Flying does pretty damn good. I think I like Togekiss a lot here, actually. Let's go Togekiss. Next up is Flareon, I believe. Yes, Flareon. I was actually thinking about this earlier in the day. Flareon with Calm Mind might go crazy here. With like Calm Mind, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball could go crazy. And then the only thing is, if I have Flareon with Calm Mind, I can go Flash Fire, which handles the Arcanine pretty well. And what could I hit it with? I could just like maybe run a super, like if I go like a Flareon, but what if I'm like modest? 252. Oh, that's a special defense. 252. And I am not guts. Let's say if I'm superpower, how much does a superpower do with like no attack investment against a Chansey? 40 to 47, which is not super ideal. If I'm 252 adamant, 59 to 70, and I'm assuming if I am actually like guts boosted, it'll one-shot it. 399. It doesn't actually one-shot, which is kind of crazy. Chansey is the Pokemon of all time, and I'm gonna take a lot of recoil from that too. Might be hard to break Chansey still, because I don't think I have any other way to like raise my attack other than maybe like work up. I could swagger mirror her, which could go kind of crazy. That's something I could do. I can see working. Or also this Calm Mind variant could work as well. Just I'd have to rely on something else to take down a Chansey. God, I hate Chansey so much. Maybe like a last resort on the Chansey, potentially. Does pretty good against Magnezone. Has pretty high special defense as well, so I could like Assault Vest it, potentially. I think I like that too. Flareon I can see working. There's just gotta be some kind of very, very specific set that I gotta work towards. But we'll find out. And then last but not least, Piloswine. How well does that do? Definitely Valley looks pretty good here. It does pretty good. Handles grass types okay. Not really though. They will get outsped. I don't think I can kill the Delmise in one hit. And Sceptile will just kill me before I kill it. Having that ground type is going to be very nice for the Magnezone. An electric spam for maybe like Alakazam. But yeah, that's going to be tough. Okay. It's a good stealth rocker as well. Rocks seem very, very good here. I'm a big fan of rocks. Does Piloswine get any other like any supporting moves? So I guess Haze, which should come in handy. I can set up screens, which is very good. It can Toxic. Be annoying with Amnesia. Lower some speed. Get a funny Fisher kill. Which I think actually one-shot moves are banned. Swagger Mirror Herb is definitely something I could do as well. I can see Piloswine working. So yeah. Those are the mons. So pretty much everything other than Starmie I can see coming in some kind of way. Alright, let's think of win cons. What's like the win con? Which I think that goes to Pecharunt. I think once Chansey goes down, Pecharunt does absolutely amazing here. Cause like for example, let's go Pecharunt. Let's go like a nasty plot. Alakazam might be a problem as well. Yeah, Psychic kind of obliterates me. But if I Shadow Ball, yeah, Shadow Ball does like a shit ton of damage. That's even if I might go Modest here. I think Modest works, based off speed tiers. Yeah. Because the only thing I really have to worry about is the Articuno, like, maybe outspeeding. But that's really it. I don't imagine anything slower trying to outspeed it. Other than maybe Magnezone, I can see. But I think Modest can work here. Might have to run a Psychic Berry. That might have to do. I can see a Psychic Berry working. So this is Petulant. It can also take hits from Arcanine as well. I will destroy that Dhelmise, I'm pretty sure. And it handles the Grimmsnarl quite nicely. Yeah, so let's put that Malignant Chain in Shadow Ball. I think Petulant is definitely a must. I really wish I could like deal with this Chansey. I have Toxic to just be annoying and like make it to Force, because it'll be poisoned. It can't touch me. Unless I go physical here. I could go physical is something I could definitely do as well. Although I think with just one Nasty Plot, I do like a ton of damage. Let's see. Let's just do a pretty standard Nasty Plot plus Recover. And then we do the, is it Papaya? Yeah, it is. So I kind of like that right now. That's a good start. And then I think Go-Goat is a must as well. There's two Go-Goat sets I want to play with and see which one fits best. The first one was Assault Vest. So with Hornleech, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Play Rough. Yeah, I was kind of looking at all of these moves with Assault Vest. I think it can do quite well. Then the other one I wanted to try out was a sub Leech Seed, because one of the best ways to deal with Chansey is to, if you have a Pokemon at least base 100 HP or over and you go max, I believe 404 is what you want. I think it's, if I do this amount of HP, then I can live a Chansey Seismic Toss, and I can do some really annoying stuff with Subseed. Because the only immunity is Dhelmise and Sceptile, which I'm not too worried about. They can't really touch me either. And then I just be really annoying here with Hornleech. And what's a good coverage move? Probably a ground move. Maybe a rock move instead. I can see a rock move working out. And Rock Slide. Yeah, because it hits Arcanine, hits Articuno, and then hits a potential like Terra Fire Magnezone as well. So there's that. For items, I would probably go Leftovers. That's the start. So I'll play around with these two sets and do some calculations. So that's a good start. That fire weakness. It's not really a fire weakness. That's the only thing, because Magnezone and Articuno can just Terra out of their weaknesses. So I'll have to keep that in mind. So Flareon, I have to deal with an intimidating Arcanine, a Grimmsnarl that can like put up screens. I will be immune to the Thunder Waves, which is nice, but I think it needs to be a more offensive one. It needs a both Dark and Fairy Stab, I think. That's what I'm thinking. You know what, the more that I think about it, the more I really like Togekiss here. I think Togekiss is definitely a must for this team. It handles the Grimmsnarl quite nicely. With Defog, it can be really good. It can defog away those screens, which is the most important thing. And then I can go a Air Slash for sure, get some nasty flinches. And probably Roost to keep myself alive. Or Soft Wild is just better. Soft Wild is just better. Actually, no, Roost might be better because Magnezone could be slower. But I think I want Flamethrower. Air Slash, Flamethrower. How badly do I want a Fairy move just for Grimmsnarl? Because Grimmsnarl can't really do too much to me. If it's a Grimmsnarl, let's do a little calculations here. Is there any offensive one? Yeah, there's an offensive one with an Adamant 252, and then Togekiss. This is a T-Wave Air Slash variant. Player Off actually does more than I like. So I might have to go a little bit more of a bulkier variant. Which I don't hate. A defensive one, I could also handle Arcanine quite well. With the Air Slashes. And the other physical attacker is Dhelmise. So I could have Togekiss for those three physical attackers. Potentially Sceptile as well. T-Wave seems really good here though. Defog, Air Slash, Flamethrower, Thunder Wave. Serene Grace. Statuses seem to do quite nicely. Can't really get through that Togekiss, that Chansey, rather. Oh boy, I hate Chansey. Okay, I like Togekiss, but I can't think of a moveset off the top of my head. I need something like super dedicated to kill the Chansey, which I think Palmot is my best bet. I think I definitely bring Palmot here. It's a very good Terra Pokemon, for sure. No ground immunity, so we could do like a Choice Banded Double Shock. It could be pretty nice. The electric resists consists of Dhelmise, Magnezone, and what is that? Sceptile. So let's try a Choice Banded Double Shock set. Palmot. Let's do a Choice Band. Where is it? Choice Band. Choice Banded. Double Shock. Terra Electric. That does so much goddamn damage. Holy shit. So let's start with Sceptile. Terrain Sweeper, sure, why not? Yeah, it doesn't take two of those. Magnezone. Let's say it's a Choice Specs, 'cause why not? Double Shock does 2-hit KO, which is crazy, so it's not really a switch-in. That's actually kind of crazy. And close combat also, it does a lot of damage to pretty much everything. The only Slowking and Alakazam could be a problem to like not choice myself into something. What if I'm at let's do Arcanine. Arcanine. Nope. Arcanine. There we go. This is an offensive variant. It does pretty well. With the Intimidate, it just barely doesn't one-shot. I'd have to get rocks up as well to one-shot. But it could be boots as well. Close combat seems pretty nice here. Any other Terras that could go pretty well? I can see a Terra Dark, maybe? Terra Dark could go quite nicely. Have some stab knockoffs. Which everything doesn't really want to take dark moves. So I think Larry Moltres might also be good here as well. The main thing is I want to take care of that god darn Chansey, the fat lad. Brick Break is probably necessary as well. Volt switching could be nice. Probopass I think might be necessary as well. I like Probopass here. Just thinking right now. Maybe Assault Vest Probopass is the way to go. Probopass. Oh. Probopass. This one here is Assault Vest. Like something similar to this. Which could be nice. Power Gem does a lot. How much does it do to a... Because if I'm like Magnet Pull, for example, on the Magnezone, I eat the hits really well and I just one-shot it with Earth Power, so that's pretty good. It handles Grimmsnarl quite nicely. Grimmsnarl, if it's like an offensive one, I do a ton of damage with that. If screens are up, it'll still do a lot. So I think I could do a pretty decent amount of damage with Probopass and Assault Vest. Because his physical attackers don't really like handling Probopass all that well. The only thing is, I'd have to have like Body Press for Chansey, instead of Volts, which would probably be like Body Press for the Chansey. Body Press only does 33 to 30. That's so sad. What if I do like a max defensive, bold nature, just 42 to 50, so I'd have to get an Iron Defense. So Iron Defense could work as well. It's pretty similar to last week against Jacob. I'm noticing a lot of the same things kind of just work. Yeah, I think I like this. Palmont, yeah. What would be my last team member, though? Probably not Cyclizar. I can imagine Cyclizar not being super necessary. That Grimmsnarl being really annoying. Although having a clear answer to like Alakazam, like outspeeding it and just clicking knockoff on it would be really nice here. Just so much to keep track of. Ugh. Alakazam. This one racks my brain. Okay, let me try to like eliminate some options. Let's look at Flareon again. Do I outspeed a Flareon or Alakazam? Alakazam, Flareon at +1. 340, 370. So I don't outspeed it. What if I go timid? Or jolly, rather. I do outspeed it with timid, which is kind of crazy. That's very nice, actually. The only thing is... breaking through a couple things. Sloking might be an issue. Facade does only like 50. So that might be a little rough. It does pretty good in everything else. The only thing is having to deal with Terra on either the Magnezone or Articuno. I don't know what they could go. Terra Fire Magnezone is what comes to mind. It doesn't really handle Arcanine that well. Requires setup. I think I can't afford to bring Flareon here. So unfortunately, Flareon is not going to be it. A Violet could go kind of crazy here. That Arcanine is pretty scary, and Magnezone as well. I could potentially freeze dry, maybe. Slowking. Maybe. Does Piloswine get knockoff? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. I guess Throat Shout, which is something. Amnesia could be pretty nice. Same with Screens. A supporting Piloswine is not too bad here. I think I like Piloswine a little bit better. And let's look at Cyclizar again. Cyclizar, because Rapid Spin isn't like super necessary. I don't really care for rocks at the moment, unless I bring Galarian Moltres, which is looking pretty decent. Yes, decently yes. There's not a lot of physical walls though. So the biggest like physically defensive guys I have to break through is like really only Arcanine, Dhelmise, and Magnezone, which do they share a lot of common weaknesses with some things. Something I can break through. Both are weak to fire. And you're weak to water, ground, and rock. Does Flareon get any rock moves? Because that might be the best way to break through the physical walls. Let's see. Scorching Sands, so that Calm Mindset could go pretty nicely. That's really it though. I'm not seeing anything else. No Darker, no Ground. Mud Slap, no, not worth it. Same with Sand Attack. So a Calm Mindset is still not too bad here, actually. Calm Mind isn't terrible. Only thing is that Chansey. Chansey. Oh, I hate Chansey so much. Palmont might be able to just break Arcanine and Magnezone and Articuno. Yeah, I think Palmont is gonna just gotta be the physical breaker. So I don't think Flareon is gonna be it. Let's take a look at so Petrant, yes. Go-Goat, yes. So Moltres and Probopass and Piloswine. Actually, before I figure that out, let me figure out the optimal Go-Goat set. Okay, if I were to do this, I would probably go something like this. 68 speed. What does that outspeed? That outspeeds everything. So probably like a timid. So I'd have to go Jolly here. Jolly. Jolly. And then if it's like a max speed Magnezone, Magnezone. What if it is 252 timid? So 240 is what I have to outspeed. 240, which is something like this. And the rest in attack, 244 attack. Use my natural bulk for assault vests. I think I outspeed like a no speed Arcanine, maybe? Arcanine. Showdown usage, sure. Yeah, if it's like a bulkier one, I outspeed that as well, I think. Let me actually import this into here. And we'll find out if I outspeed or not. I think 240 was it? So yeah, I think I outspeed this as well. If it's min speed as well, so Go-Goat. So I 2-hit KO with Earthquake, which is nice. If I'm not intimidated, which is kind of sad. I get clapped by a Flare Blitz, but I think I should have some other options for Arcanine. If that means bringing Starmie, I'm fine with that. Or Piloswine, but I think Piloswine could eat it pretty well as well. Petrant handles it pretty nicely. I can probably break through it with Palmot. Probopass could do decent well against Arcanine. So let's go with the Alakazam. How much is it doing? Psychic does 37 to 45. I don't one-shot it. But I do heal quite a decent amount, and it doesn't two-shot me, so that could be worth it. That could be worth it indeed. Let's check Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl. Keep forgetting there's two M's. An offensive one, I do quite a bit of damage. It barely 2-hit KOs me. But if it's a Grimmsnarl with like screens, it can be really annoying. I won't do too much damage, although it doesn't have any reliable recovery. So there's that, and I have Horn Leech, play rough. I can do something with there. Doesn't do too well into Arcanine. Dhelmise. Let's just assume it's like a 252. 252. Yeah, I don't do like any damage to Dhelmise. Am I really worried about that? Not really. Chansey is the big one though. How much do I do to Chansey? It does no damage. It is just doesn't do any damage. I do heal a lot back though. So there's that. Magnezone is probably going to be the best to deal with this. Flash Cannon 2-hit KOs me if it's Choice Specs. That's kind of bad. I do one shot at return though. If it's not Choice Specs, it doesn't 2-hit KO me, so that's nice. Articuno. If it's a bulkier one, I don't one-shot it. But if it's like an offensive one, then I probably one-shot it. Not quite, but it still does a lot. And Articuno just doesn't do a lot back to me, even if I am 252. Yeah, it doesn't... It's kind of rough because everything does like about the 43%, so I can live like 2 hits maximum, but like really what else? And then let's check the Slowking. This is Go-Go will also be probably one of the better Slowking answers. Slowking, defensive pivot. Yeah, 42 to 50 is pretty good damage, and I don't like take anything. Although getting Skull Burned would be kind of bad. Maybe. Assault Vest is okay. And then if I was like a sub-seed, if I was sub-seed, which handles the Chansey like the best. If Chansey's ever in, I can come like into it, sub up for free, then leech-eat anything except for Delmise. And they wouldn't really be able to touch Sceptile either. And then I can't touch both Magnezone and Articuno at the same time. So is it really like what am I trying to check here? This team is so bulky, I hate this. So much stickiness to get through. AV or Subseed? Maybe there's like another set I can look into. Let's do Go-Goat. Cause I think I do like Go-Goat here. Bulk Up could be nice as well. Bulk Up, Horn Leech, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. That could also work with that same Jolly set as before. Because having Subseed, I don't really have the coverage. So we do this 242 and then 244 attack. Because I can bulk up on the Chansey. I can take hits pretty decently. And then if I have that attack boost, I can guarantee kills on like things like Alakazam and Chansey, Magnezone, stuff like that. And do more damage to like Arcanine as well. But what item do I run? I can run a couple items here. I also have Z moves to do. I can do like a Z. I can do like a Z. What is the not Earthinium? What's the Z move? Not bug. Groundinium. Groundinium. That's what it was. I could do something like a Groundinium Z. It hits pretty much everything. Because it's mainly for that Arcanine and... Yeah. Or do I do Rock? I might do rock, actually. I'm going to do a rock in EMZ. That one seems to be a bit better. Because the only thing that resists it is the Magnet Zone, which I can just click Earthquake and does more damage. So I can do rock and EMZ with bulk up. Do I get Stone Edge? I don't get Stone Edge. I'm pretty sure it's just Rock Slide. So yeah, I think I like this because I can Horn Leech up. If I go back to Chansey here, and then I'm like +1. Yeah, it does a lot more damage. And if I am +1, I like out heal the Seismic Tosses as well. And that's not if I like get higher to like +2 or something. So I think I like bulk up better actually. Yeah, I think I like that Go-Goat set more. So we got the Go-Goat set. Let me just delete all this and keep this team for now. So this is something. Now let's look at Palmont because I think Palmont goes crazy here. Close combat or Brick Break. Maybe double fighting moves, close combat. In Brick Break, because definitely want it for screens, for sure. And then we do a... what Terra type can we go here? Terra Fighting goes pretty nice. Let's go back to our Palmont here. Palmont. We'll keep this Jolly Life Orb set, just like the standard one. And let's go Slowking. Slowking. Yeah, Double Shock. Basically with just one shots. Well, that's it even without Terra Electric as well, so that's kind of crazy. I was thinking of Terra Dark earlier. Let's check Terra Dark. Terra Dark knockoff does a shit ton of damage as well. Let's go Alakazam. Mach Punch does, if I'm Iron Fist. Iron Fist is 32 to 38, which is not too terrible. Unfortunately, there's not really much I can do to defend against an Alakazam, so this Palmont is just gonna have to play around it. The only thing is, I can definitely pivot into Moltres as well. Moltres takes it pretty nicely. So yeah, let's go close combat, double shock, knockoff. I don't really have to worry about priority here. Ice Punch could be nice. I think knockoff is fine though. Close combat, break break, knockoff, and double shock. Because as long as I have a Terra, I can keep double shocking things if necessary. So in terms of Terra types, probably Terra Fighting can go crazy here. It just breaks through a lot of his team. Either that or Terra Dark. Let's do Grim Snarl. Grimmy. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Terra Electric, it'll kill, which is kind of crazy. That's with Life Orb as well. Do I want Iron Fist? This time, no. I want Volt Absorb for sure. And if I also go Terra Dark, I can't get Thunder Waved. So I think I go Terra Dark here with knockoff. Terra Dark. Yeah, Terra Dark with knockoff, I think is going to be the play here. Knockoff seems very, very good. I'll be immune to Alakazam and Slowking, so there could be some 50-50s there. With Grimmsnarl, I can't get Prankstered, which is huge. So if I'm Terra Dark... do I have a coverage move to hit the Grimmsnarl? I do have Play Rough. Play Rough can handle it pretty nicely. How much does Play Rough do? Play Rough. Yeah, that does a decent amount of damage. It's kind of the same as Close Combat, though. Because Knockoff is not necessary, or Mach Punch, rather. But Brick Break is really nice. Brick Break could be kind of huge, just in case. And if it's like a Grimmsnarl that's like physically like an offensive one, yeah, I one-shot it with Double Shock too. I don't think, yeah, I don't need Terra Electric, so this is definitely gonna be my play, I think. I won't be able to get Parting Shot, I don't believe, so that's something. Sucker Punch will do like not a lot of damage. Yeah, I like Terra Dark here actually. Close Combat, Brick Break, Double Shock. Let's do this. Double Shock. I just like to order my moves nicely. Just because I'm like that sometimes. Double Shock on top. Close Combat on the middle. And then Knock Off for a Terra Stab. And last move is Brick Break. Actually, no, let's do Brick Break here. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better. And Life Orb, do we keep Life Orb? It confirms a lot of kills. I don't have to worry about a lot of Rocky Helmet users, unless it's like Arcanine. That's pretty much really it. No physical contact moves I have to worry about. Just taking a look. Yeah, no. Okay, I can afford to run, because last time when I faced against Jacob, I took 100% of my damage was towards myself, which is kind of funny. So yeah, we definitely keep Volt Absorb. It'll be a nice, decent pivot into the Magni Zone, I think, because can't really touch it. And then we go Life Orb once again. Do some big damage. I'm gonna hope to God that I kill the Chansey. Please tell me I kill the Chansey. Oh, okay. I got so scared right there because I didn't see Close Combat. Okay, it does kill. That is massive. Just curious, what if it's a Choppleberry? Like we're into the... Yeah, Choppleberry counter could kind of go really bad. Yeah, that might be really bad. So I'll have to keep that in mind. There's not really much I can do about it, unfortunately. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think I need bulk up here, just the coverage, because I need Brick Break. Close Combat is a ton of damage. Yeah, I like this. It's just my main way to break things. Either this, or I go Clear Amulet for the Intimidate Arcanine. Depends on how much Arcanine does to me. Arcanine. Offensive. With Intimidate, I do pretty good damage. Knockoff into Double Shock will kill, even at -1. So there's that. Close Combat also does the same amount of damage as well. So we can kind of pick and choose, although I'll most likely go Double Shock. Let's look at speeds. Okay. I am not outspeeding Alakazam. I'm not outspeeding Sceptile, which could be a little bit of a problem. Maybe I'll have something to counter those specifically. We'll get to that in a moment. So let's look at the next highest speed, which is Arcanine. 317 is what I need. So I don't think I can go Adamant here. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can go Adamant. 309. How confident is it gonna be Jolly though? Why would okay? Let's ask the question of why it would be Adamant. 95 speed to maybe outspeed both. Yeah, I can see it being because it can outspeed Pecharunt, it can outspeed Moltres, it can outspeed Togekiss as well. So yeah, I think I like. Yeah, I'm confident. I can go Adamant here. I'm confident of going Adamant. I can just go balls to the wall, full attack. We'll add a little defense as well. Just in case that Arcanine wants to click a move. Although I don't think it really matters, yeah. Let's maybe put that into special defense. It probably won't matter. Hopefully not. Okay, that's a Palmont ready to go. Anything in agility could be nice to set up. Nuzzle could be really annoying. No, nothing else really speaks to me here. Nothing else really speaks to me. So yeah, that's Palmont. Now something for the where's Dimitri? There's Dimitri. I think either Galarian Moltres or Togekiss, maybe both. I'm thinking maybe both because flying seems to be a real trouble other than that Magnezone, which I would have 2 immunities if I brought Piloswine, which can be pretty good. It does pretty good at the Arcanine, which I'm kind of struggling right now. Yeah, Piloswine might be good here. Either that or Probopass. But I think Moltres is too juicy not to pass up on. And I think maybe a Scarf. Scarf kind of goes crazy. Because once Chansey's dead, Scarf, Moltres goes kind of crazy. Yeah, wait. Scarf goes kind of crazy. Choice Scarf. We're just choicing this guy. Fiery Wrath. Air Slash. Hurricane if I'm feeling a little ballsy. And then U-turn, obviously. And then let's do that to outspeed. Let's go back to the Alakazam. And then the Moltres. Galarian Moltres. Weakness policies also could be good with agility. Definitely something to like double my speed could be really nice. Cause if I like double, if this like exact set happens, I'm like +2. I would outspeed with Modest. I think I can get like that. I think it gets Dazzling Gleam. I'm assuming Alakazam does. It does like 50 to 60. Doesn't kill me. And then I just bounce back and just Fiery Wrath it. Even if I'm +1, I do a shit ton of damage. I kind of like that, actually. What else would hit me? Grimmsnarl could Play Rough me. I'll have to calculate that. Play Rough. Oh, I just typed in Play Rough. Lol. Grimmsnarl. Let's assume it's offensive. Play Rough does a lot, but doesn't kill me. So that's good. So then, if that were the case, then I would be at +3 special attack. Which Hurricane does quite enough. I'm assuming Air Slash does a lot as well. Yeah. It kills. It kills an offensive one, at least. And let's say Grimmsnarl is like screens, just very bulky. Play Rough doesn't do as much. But if I'm +3, I do a ton of damage, and I'll outspeed it as well. So I think I like weakness policy agility, actually. Agility. What do most sets? Snarl could be interesting. Yeah. I can handle Magnezone. If I can outspeed, cause I already outspeed Magnezone and Articuno. So I can. Oh, I'll probably be a bulkier variant rather. But I can maybe catch a thing or two. So agility, Snarl, Fiery Wrath, and Air Slash. Because I don't really need. I can potentially get some flinches as well. So yeah, I like that actually. I think weakness policy can go crazy because, like, a Magnezone, for example. Magnezone. If it's like a Solfest or something, it lives to +3, which is crazy. But it does a lot of damage. What if I'm like just 252? 252. Yeah, it doesn't kill me if it's 252, so I'd have to get rocks off the field. Which is why I like Togekiss here. Togekiss with Defog, Air Slash, Thunder Wave, and Roost. Or yeah, Roost. Or I don't know what's better. Or do I need Thunder Wave? Maybe not. Maybe Flamethrower might be better. Do I go for hacks? Or do I do some other kind of support? Maybe like a light screen? I can see a light screen going kind of crazy, just being a support Pokemon, being annoying. With heavy duty booch. Yeah, I think, because I probably don't need rocks here. Maybe? I don't think I need rocks, honestly. All of these guys, like, hit Slowking, so it's not, gonna try not to pivot as much. The likelihood of Arcanine and Articuno having boots is very, very high. So if I can just like waste their item just by not using rocks, could be kind of huge. Alakazam's not affected by it. Although Chansey would be pretty nice to handle it. So yeah, I think 3 Pokemon to deal with Chansey seems to be the play. So Go-Goat, Palmot, and probably something else will have to deal with the Chansey. Which, looking at my team, seems to be probably Probopass, Starmie, or Flareon, maybe? But I'd rather not go Flareon. Even though there's a lot of fire types, the Terrestrialization plus not being able to kill things is going to be kind of rough. And I think Probopass is going to have to be it. I think Probopass is going to be after the last one here. I definitely need Body Press for Chansey. I could Taunt it. That could be kind of huge. Flash Cannon. And also Power Gem are pretty necessary. And then Earth Power as well. And then with Assault Vest. I think that's my way to do this. Sandforce could be kind of funny as well. Yeah, let's try this. And Terra types would go probably. I can see Fighting, or just Rock, maybe. I see Rock working out. The only thing is Probopass doesn't touch the Slowking, but I do have a lot of other guys to handle it, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's put these at Stellar, because I'm not going to Terra these guys. That's what I did for the previous battle, just so like the opponent knows what is going on. Stellar. Okay. Yeah. So I like Terra Dark here, Terra Dark Palmont. Light Screen I think will be huge. I can take a lot of hits. What's the PP on Soft-Boiled and Roost? Morning Sun 8, Roost 8, Soft-Boiled 8. Okay, yeah. These are all 8. Tailwind could also go pretty nice. Speed Control maybe. Wish could actually be really nice here. Ooh, do I go Wish? I might go Wish instead of... Yeah, I like Wish. And then I go Thunderwave. Defog, Air Slash, Wish, Thunderwave. How much do I like that? Wish could be very nice. Speed Control. Supporting the team. Yeah, I think I like that a lot more, actually. Can Piloswine? I want to see if Piloswine can break the Chansey. I doubt it, but I want to just see. Does it get superpower? I can also sub on it as well. If I go max HP, just do a pretty standard set like this. I can run the Violate. Super tanky. Earthquake. Ice Shard. And Curse? Yeah, maybe Curse. I can see Curse working. Try to break through a Chansey. Chansey, because I can't get paralyzed by it either, so that's nice. Let's go Pylo Swine. Stealth Rock. Sure. It can't break my... because it does barely just not enough. Earthquake does 30. What if I'm at like +1, for example? 46 to 54. 2 shots at +1, which is very nice, actually. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I think I like Curse. Earthquake does more damage. Okay, what does Earthquake not hit very well? Articuno, Delmise, and Sceptile. How well does... I feel like Delmise has a higher chance to come than Sceptile. Let's say it's a 252, 252. I think the Solfest is a pretty standard set for it. A +1 Icicle Crash kills. Ice Shard doesn't. If I'm at like +1 though, and it like Power Whips me. Power Whip. Let's put it at Adamant. Yeah, I eat that and kill it. So I think I'd take Icicle Crash over the... or do I? Because like Alakazam, for example, could do some pretty big damage with like Focus Blast. So if I Ice Shard it at +1, it does a ton of damage. Oof. And then Articuno is the other one I'm kind of worried about. It can't do like any damage to me though. Even if it's like a modest. Air Slash probably doesn't do a whole lot. For example, yeah, it does like... it doesn't even break my sub if it's like not modest. There's a chance to at least. And if it's max special attack, which it definitely could be, 100%. Ice Shard only does 23 to 80. I have other ways to handle the Alakazam. I do. So I think I do Icicle Crash here. Icicle Crash. I better not miss. Yeah, let's do that. Just max HP, max attack, Adamant. At +1, I do a pretty good chunk to everything. Handles Chansey. This one handles Chansey. This one handles Chansey. So yeah. I don't need rocks. I'm fine with that. How happy am I with Malignant Chain, Shadow Ball, Nasty Plot? It does a ton of damage to everything. Yeah, I think I'd do the Psychic Berry for Slowking, because Slowking... let's see, Slowking, Defensive Pivot, Piecharunt, Nasty Plot, Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. Yeah, I think the Psychic Berry is definitely necessary. Because I get obliterated. Yeah, okay. I definitely do the Psychic Berry. That is a Psychic. Yes, it is. Recover National Plot, Malignant Chain, Shadow Ball. And let's look at speed here. 88. I outspeed everything, except for Arcanine, Sceptile, and Alakazam. I feel like Arcanine just doesn't do like any damage to me. Arcanine, if it's offensive, yeah, that's if it's max attack. Doesn't really do a whole lot to me, and it takes recoil, which is nice. And then if I'm like +2, for example, 252. So I'm not really worried about getting outsped. So maybe I do like outspeed a. Is there any Arcanine sets that are pretty standard? Yeah, if it's like a min speed one, 227, maybe that's something I try to outspeed with a modest 227. 228. So 64 modest is something I could do. Am I worried about getting hit by an Articuno move? I don't think so. This is a choice specs. That's level 50 though. Oh. Choice specs could be kind of scary actually. But I'd most likely be like 252. Or close to it. I'm gonna assume not choice specs. Yeah, Ice Beam is 36 to 40. At +2, I 2-hit KO it, and I could poison it as well. So I'm not too scared about that. I can recover past it. I don't need the speed. Grimmsnarl I'm not really too worried about. Maybe I worry about max speed Magnezone. So 219s, yeah, which, what if it's timid? 240. So 116, am I willing to go 116? 116, with how much? 140? 140 HP? 140. Timid choice specs could be kind of rough. If it's not choice specs, it does more than I would hope. Although I do a ton of damage back to it. Potential one shot at +2, not exactly. $140. I think I'm gonna calc modest. I calc modest here for sure. Because if it's like timid specs, I have other ways to deal with it. I'm not super worried about specs. I have two really good. Yeah, I've got some good resists to electric in Piloswine and Palmont, and Go-Go as well. So I'm not too overly worried about that. And I believe I did timid 242. Let's go back to timid. Yeah, so my Go-Go outspeeds it as well. So I'm not too concerned about a max speed choice specs little guy of Magnezone variety. Although Terra types could change things, I don't know exactly. I'm just gonna probably have to play on the fly. Terra Fire is the most likely. Yeah, Papaya Berry, Poison Puppeteer. I'm not gonna change Shadow Ball, Nasty Plant, Recover. I go modest. I calc for max speed modest. I think that's what I go for. So 219. So I only need just a little bit of speed here. The rest can go in HP. Yeah. Kind of same thing with Grimmsnarl. I don't expect it to put a ton of speed in. So yeah, I like that a lot. And then Go-Go, Rock Z, Bulk Up, Horn Leech, Earthquake, Rock Slide. I can set up on the Chansey. Handles the electric type of Magnezone pretty well, unless it's Terra Fire, although if it's Terra Fire, I Earthquake it like no matter what. It handles Grimmsnarl quite nicely. I can heal back up against it. One of my main ways of dealing with Slowking as well. And also Alakazam does pretty well. With Bulk Up, I can beat Grimmsnarl, Arcanine, and Dhelmise as well, so that's good with Rock Z. Yeah, I think I like... Go-Go is such a weird one. It simultaneously does like really, really well, but simultaneously really, really bad as well. But I don't think I have like anything greater to bring. Cyclizar could replace the Go-Goat. Starmie I'm still not a big fan of. Flareon I think still has too many issues. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna go keep with my gut here and keep with Go-Goat. Definitely gonna do that. Palmot, Life Orb, Volt Absorb for the what's his face? Magnezone, mainly a Double Shock. Plus Close Combat hits like everything. And Terra Dark knockoff is great. Hits Alakazam. And Slowking for super effective damage. Immune to Prankster, Grimmsnarl. Like a knockoff plus stab move. Kills Arcanine. Knockoff Chansey. Just knockoff is really good. And doesn't really have too much of a dark resist other than the Grimmsnarl that kind of gets clapped by like a Double Shock. So there's that, and I can Brick Break any screens as well. Then we have Weakness Policy, Galarian Moltres with Agility, Snarl, Air Slash, and Fiery Wrath. It's going to be a bulkier variant. Definitely 252 Modest. Definitely the way to go. And then I just do max HP. I think I actually put a little more defense into it. At least 100 defense. Yeah, something like that could work. Because the Grimmsnarl could hurt for sure. I can Snarl on anything I predict coming in, like a Magnezone or an Articuno. Yeah. Maybe not Snarl. Maybe a Nasty Plot. Weakness Policy could go crazy. I doubt I can pull that off. I mean, then maybe Pain Split. Or U-Turn. Or Taunt. U-Turn could be nice here. Because I don't have any pivoting moves right now. Which is fine. I didn't really use any pivot moves last time other than U-Turn. So I don't need it this time. I can see Taunt. Is there anything to raise my defense? Just curious. Nothing here. nothing would want to do raise my defense. Endure could go absolutely crazy here. Let me go calc Grimmsnarl again. Grimmsnarl. If it's a dual screens into a Moltres weakness policy. Oh, that's regular Moltres. I keep doing that. Weakness policy. If I'm +3 with the boost, it just barely doesn't kill. Do I go Air Slash or do I go... Has the potential to flinch. Yeah, I think I go Air Slash here just in case. So it's either I go U-turn taunt, Pain Split. Probably my best bets. Yeah. So, what are the benefits of Pain Split? Helps with Chansey. There are quite a few things that have some decent HP, like Arcanine, like Articuno. And Slowking as well. Not really sure what I could taunt. U-turn is the only thing I can kind of see. I guess I don't like a situation predicting a switch, something like that. So let's go with... or Sub. Sub could be kind of nasty as well. Although I'm probably just gonna get spammed. I think I go Pain Split here. No, maybe Snarl is the way. Snarl might be the play because it's a safe bet on something like the Magnezone and Articuno that want to hit me with a super effective move. I just need it for them. So that's probably gonna be my best bet there. I fire Wrath and Air Slash just to do damage. They have a Togekiss, Heavy Duty Boots, Defog, Air Slash, Wish, and Thunder Wave. Which... what kind of set do I want to go here? Just max specially defensive? Because I handle Grimmsnarl pretty good already. I have base 85 speed, I think. Yeah, I have base 80. So as long as I outspeed Grimmsnarl, I'm okay. What did the Grimmsnarl offensive one do? Grimmsnarl. Offensive. It runs 252 adamant. So as long as I'm faster than 219, I should be fine. Which shouldn't be too bad. What did I just say? 219? 219, yeah. So I just need this. Just need that. Do I go into defense or special defense? I don't think I'll need any more defense, honestly. Or special defense. Yeah, I don't think I need regular defense. I need to put it into special defense here. Just to take as many hits as possible from the likes of like I almost said Sandslash, Alakazam. Wow. Then we got +1 Evaluate at the Thick Fat Substitute Earthquake, Ice Core, Ash, and Curse. Yeah, I think I like that. Just gonna double check the other team. Probopass doesn't really do as much damage as I like in such a bulky team. It can take hits, but it can't take every hit. Especially with that Assault Vest, so probably not. Cyclizar just doesn't do enough damage. Rapid Spin isn't super necessary, and although the resistances might be a little nice, with 2 grass types, 2 water types, and a fire type, it's still not the greatest. Can't really beat down any like Grimmsnarl and Arcanine. They're just too bulky. Doesn't do enough damage to Chansey. So no Cyclizar. Starmie, just there's too many things it's weak to, and doesn't outspeed enough either. Because the Alakazam is just like, oh, Shadow Ball, and I'm dead. And then Flareon, which Calm Mindset could have done pretty nicely here. Oh, but I need something to beat that Chansey, and I just take too much damage. I just take too much damage from the Flare Blitz, which is my biggest damage dealer, and it doesn't even KO Chansey, so that's insane. Yeah, I think this is the best I'm gonna get for right now. I might do a little recording session later in the week, just to see if everything is alright and if anything else comes to mind. But we're gonna bring 3 guys off the bench, so that'll be nice. I don't know exactly what to expect into Dimitri. But there's only one way to find out, I guess, and that's to play the video game when the time comes. Alright, I will see you all when the battle is about to begin. Epic transition, 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 and we are back. Finished up the team. I made a couple changes, and I'm about to face Dimitri pretty soon here. I think I'm ready for this. I made a couple changes, so I'll just keep going through and a little team recap here. So first of all, we got Envy, the Petulant, holding the Papaya Berry for the Alakazam and Slowking, so I can smoke him with a Shadow Ball. Nasty Plot or not. Recover to keep myself up, because I got some good physical attackers like Arcanine, stuff like that. A Shadow Ball, Malignant Chain, pretty standard stuff. More of a bulkier set to take as many hits as possible. Next, we have Disgust, the Go-Goat, holding the Rocky MZ, the Sap Sipper ability, with Bulk Up, Horn Leech, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. A little bit of a faster one to outspeed things like Magnezone and stuff like that. We have the Rockinium Z, so after a bulk up, we'll be at neutral, and then we'll smoke it with a Rockinium Z, so that'll be really nice. And also it's Articuno quite well as well. We live a hit from that, assuming it's not max special attack, modest. So I'm hoping Go-Goat as debut can do quite well here with a nice bulk up set. Next we have Anxiety. The Palmat, holding the Clear Amulet, Volt Absorbability, Double Shock, Close Combat, Bulk Up, and Knockoff. This will be our Terra Captain today. Going Terra Dark, just for the Psychic types. Knockoff does a ton of damage to pretty much everything on the team. Hits stuff like Dhelmise as well, that we'll want to take on Double Shocks. I changed from Life Orb to Clear Amulet, because that Arcanine is going to be a really big problem. So if I can bulk up on something on a switch, I don't get intimidated, I'm +1. Double Shock or Close Combat does a lot of damage. I also made it so I 100% outspeed the Arcanine. I was really considering using Upper Hand for extreme speed. But I'm expecting a bulkier version, and if it is a more offensive one, then like things like Petulant and Pilus One can really clean it up. Yeah, that's Palmont. Next we have Galarian Moltres with Weakness Policy, Berserk Ability, Fire Wrath, Air Slash, Snarl, and Agility. The goal is to hopefully get a Snarl on something, live a hit from like Articuno or Magnezone. I take a Thunderbolt or Ice Beam or whatever, especially after a Snarl. I Agility up, so then I get +2 speed and +3 special attack because of my Berserk ability, and then I can go absolutely crazy with coverage of Fire Wrath and Air Slash. Next is Joy the Togekiss. The leftovers item, I did change that to Serving Grace, Soft Boiled, Air Slash, Mystical Fire, and Thunder Wave. We're going, it's a little bit, I changed it to a little more offensive one than I think I had a specially defensive one earlier. I changed it, I don't know, I just thought the matchup with Mystical Fire was a lot better, and my Blissey matchup was also, or Chansey, was also a bit better. Keeping myself up with Soft Boiled, and Thunder Waving Air Slash is kind of like my main thing to deal with Chansey. I feel like I didn't need Defog. If screens do come, I feel like I have ways to get around it. And Chansey is the only rocker as well, so I'm not really too worried about that. I can switch into like Palmont or something and get a free bulk up on the Chansey, so that's something I can do. Then next up is Ennui the Piloswine with the Eviolite item, Thick Fat ability, Toxic, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, and Stealth Rock. I was going to do a subset to like 100% get a sub on the Chansey, but I realized I can't do any damage to it in return, so there's really no point in it. So the best I can do is Toxic it. I know it has Natural Clear, but it'll force it to switch out, and I can Toxic it again, or I can Earthquake. A switch in, and rocks are always nice. So there's that. I also went more especially defensive to 100% be confident I can take a Flash Cannon from something like the Magnezone. This Piloswine also deals with Articuno, which I'm quite worried about, and it deals with Arcanine quite well as well. Yeah, so those are my changes. I'm about to have my battle here in just a moment here. So yeah, I think I am ready for this. Need to calm down. I realized I'm talking a lot faster than I should. But yeah, I think I am ready. See you all when the battle starts. Alrighty then, chat room. This is the team today. Okay, so we're about to start here. We see a Alakazam, Grimmsnarl, Magnezone, Dhelmise, which is a little surprising to me, Chansey, and Arcanine. I think this is a pretty good team. I've prepped for pretty much everything. The Dhelmise not so much, but I definitely have ways to handle it. I have Shadow Ball, I've got Terra Dark. I've got some Air Slashes in the back. I think this is a pretty good lead. Let's see. Leading off with this guy seems pretty good. I think Anxiety will do the best here. I can Terra Dark right away. Or maybe not. This guy doesn't seem to be as good. Go-Go is not as good here. Not sure what I want to start off with here. I don't really have any way to pivot either, which is not as good, but that's okay. Starting off with Petulant here seems to be the best way to go. It was my cleaner, but I think this is what I have to do here. Yeah, there is the Chansey, which is fine. I straight up go Palmont here, hard switch. There's no way you... Yeah, the Stealth Darks go frame 1. Let's see. Terra Dark knockoff goes kind of crazy here, but also bulk up as well. I'm gonna bulk up, I think, because Chansey. There's no way Chansey stays in here, right? And what would want to come in? Maybe Alakazam. Yeah, I bulk up here. Delmise, let's go. Okay, so now I can Terra Dark. I don't think it'll take a Terra Dark knockoff. I'm gonna Terra here right away, which is fine. Oh, it didn't kill. That's so sad. But I resist this, which is fine. Just go for knockoff again. There's no reason not to. Now, Delmise being gone is really, really good here. That means Go-Go is looking much better. And I have the Clear Amulet, so I can get a free knockoff here. Yeah. That's perfect. We get basically 2 kills right off the bat. Because nothing wants to take knockoffs here. Arcanine being gone also means Go-Go does really well. Yeah. Yeah, that's really, really nice for me. Now, the Alakazam is probably going to come in here, I imagine. I can't get Prankstered. And I believe Close Combat or Double Shock. Let's see, Grimmsnarl. Oh boy. Okay, let's assume it's screens, and then we'll do Palmot. Okay, I'm really shaky here, but we have a really, really good start here. Just need to tell myself to calm down a little bit. We are at +1. +1 has a chance to kill. I'm Prankstered. It can't like T-Wave me or anything like that. So that means I definitely go for the Double Shock here. It does get the Reflect up. That's fine. Oh wait, why didn't that work? Oh, did I have to Terra? Did I have to use Terra Electric first? I'm not sure why. I thought if I Terra'd that worked. Oh, because I'm not an electric type anymore. Yeah, that's why. I thought if I just Terra'd any type, I kept the Double Shock. That's completely my bad. They get a free Reflect, which is fine. That means I can go into ooh, what do I want for this? I think if I go to Piloswine and I click Toxic, yeah, I eat that up pretty well. And if I Toxic here, that's probably my best bet. Getting the Scrimstyle low is going to be really, really good, especially for my Moltres. I'm just gonna have to stall out these turns here. I put Devog off of the Togekiss, which is fine. I think I can definitely play around it. Just don't go into Magnezone. That would be really bad. I definitely click Toxic here, though. There's no reason for me not to. Alakazam. Ooh, that's not great, actually. Let's see, if it nasty plots, that's really, really bad. I just have to go for damage here. Yeah, there's a nasty plot. This is really bad. This might be Jover. I don't have priority. I did not put Mach Punch on this guy. Psyshock, yeah. I don't think I live a +2 Psyshock. Let's see, Alakazam, Nasty Plot, Timid, Petulant. I don't think I live a +2. Special attack, +2. Psyshock. Let's do Psyshock. I live Psyshock. I need to go into this and click Shadow Ball here. I don't know what it could do here, but I definitely live. Yeah, I live. Let's go. Such a big threat gone. I don't care that this guy is dead. Because definitely had Dazzling Gleam, which I think I lived. But this was like, since I knew it had Psyshock, this is my best guaranteed way. I can also click Recover like on the Chansey. I live Stealth Rock's damage. Yeah, I just click Recover here. There's no reason not to. Yeah, I'm a Ghost type, lol. And now I Nasty Plot. In case the Grimmsnarl wants to come in. I outspeed everything, I believe. Unless it's like max speed. What's its face? Magnezone. I think I'd live a Darkest Lariat here. I'm not sure, depending on the EVs. I should have calced the Darkest Lariat earlier, but that's okay. Light Screen, yeah, that's fine. Poison? Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Now we can actually recover here, just so we can guarantee live the Magnezone. Also, shout out to Malignant Jade, the first poison, first ever. Yeah, I'm paralyzed, that's fine. I just recover up to full. Now that I just need Magnezone gone, that's pretty much it. I might get paralyzed here, but that's okay. That also wasn't Light Screen, because that went away in like 3 turns. I just Shadow Ball here for damage. Although I could go into my Palmont here. I do live this. Yeah. I just get the damage off here. I'm not really too worried about this thing, because I have multiple ways to deal with it. We'll see if it tears as well. I doubt it, yeah. Flash Cannon, it is like half. Oh, I did get paralyzed. That's fine. These turns are going... Okay, I'm getting paralyzed to death. Yeah, that's fine. It could be Scarf. It could definitely be Scarf, which I think I'll test it. I'll test if it's Scarf right now. I go for Knockoff. It's neutral against everything. I don't have to double... I can't double shock, so... it's probably going to Terra Flying here, which is fine. I just knock off. I get to get some information here and see if it's Scarfed. Yeah. It's probably going to Terra Flying here. Oh, wait, was it? Light Screen must have... yeah, it must have been like clay. Yeah, it was like clay. I'm dumb. I don't know why I thought that, but that's okay. I just need to stall out these turns. Just need to stall out the turns. If it goes Terra Flying, yeah. Okay, it is Scarfed. It is Scarfed. Perfect. That means I can do this, and then watch this. He's gonna Terra Flying right here, which means I Continental Crush. Watch this read. I lived the Flash Cannon, I think. I hope. God, I hope. It Terra Flying's here, I live it, and I Continental Crush, because it is Scarfed. I knew Flash Cannon was going to be a problem here, but that's okay. I think I can beat Chansey, even if this thing goes down. Whew, this is really close. I really needed to Terra flying here. Because it'll expect the earthquake. This will be really bad if I don't. Yeah, Terra flying. I live. Z Continental Crush, baby. Hard reads. It lived. Holy shit, it lived. That's fine though, actually. I don't live another one. That's fine. Oh, I lived another one. That's crazy. And I think I live. I outspeed the Delmise too. I just suck here. Yeah, I can get like so much health back here. There's like no damage, but yeah, this is gonna be tough actually. Cause I definitely my plan here is just to Thunderwave it and flinch it to fucking death. I just need to not miss. Yeah, I actually stockpiled here because I outspeed the Delmise anyways. Yeah, that's fine. I just Mystical Fire here, 100% accurate. I think I definitely get the. I think I definitely win this. I don't think Chansey can kill both of my guys. Two special attackers against Chansey, which is really scary, but I think I can paraflinch it to death. Yeah, I got the kill. I am more offensive, so I can whittle this thing down really nicely. Time for the paraflinches. Let's see, how many can we get in a row here? Count them. 1. Count them. Count them. 2. Count them. Count them. No, he got Eddie to live too. I mean, this is fine. I just like spam this. La flinched. Welcome back, Jirachi, indeed. Statistically, I win this, right? I just gotta get lucky enough. No, I missed. And a paralyzed, lol. Let's go gambling! Let's go gambling! No. It's probably gonna stall out my stuff first, which is fine. Yeah, I just need to. Oh, aromatherapy. Interesting. No, that's perfect actually. Do you know why that's good? Because I have more. I just need to flinch it to death. I need to be careful of my PP. I don't have nasty plot on this guy though. Yeah, aromatherapy, that's fine. I'm just stalling out the soft boileds here. Let's go gambling! Well, this is something interesting. I'm also realizing I'm not playing music, which I apologize for. No, I missed. Paralyzed, lol. This is kind of bad, actually. I'm gonna run out of air slashes soon. I have to flinch it to death right here. Let's go gambling! Gambling! Let's go gambling. Come on. 2 more, baby. 2 more! 2 more! Let's go! No! Fuck! Paralyzed! Yes! What is happening? 1 more, please, please, please! Let's go! I just need to hit it, hit it. Let's go! We flinched it to death! Let's go, Togekiss, my goat. GG. Oh, GG. Oh my god, I don't know how I'm winning these. I should not be winning these. I love fair flinching. Let's go gambling! Oh, there's no way. I am the dumbest player of all time. I really should not have won that game, I'm not gonna lie. I should not have won that. Lol. That's so sad. That's very sad indeed, but that's okay. We did win that. GG's to my opponent. Dimitri, you had some good sets there. Caught me off guard a couple times there. The screens, Grimmsnarl, I thought probably wasn't coming, but it did. I had Brick Break on for a while. There's some things I was messing around, but that's all in the past there. We got some kills! We got some kills today. Got a lot of flinches, which is perfectly fine. Go-Go did its job. It beat the Magnezone. Got a good read. And also shout out to Petrant for living the +2 Psyshock from Alakazam. Definitely feels good, man. Anyways, that has been me, Lucky Basil. I will see you on the next one next week, where we face Liam, the previous champion. Dun, dun, dun.